Despite the global economic uncertainty, Australia's share market surged to a record high yesterday. Joining me now is business reporter Edward Boyd. Ed, the ASX jumped above 8,400 points on Tuesday, mostly thanks to technology stocks.
Yeah, look, Kenny, it was a massive day for the stock market yesterday. Through 8,400 point barrier for the first time. It did dip a little bit at the end of the day, but tech companies did really well yesterday. A bunch of them surged to record highs, including WiseTech, which is the logistics supply chain software business. Their shares got to about $140. Commonwealth Bank as well, the banking sector, has had a really good 12 months. As interest rates have slowly risen, banks have basically improved their margins slightly, and it's really helped their share prices. So CBA shares, $155. That's at an all-time record high for Commonwealth Bank. We've also seen pretty strong performances from the gold sector this year as well. So it's been the last 12 months have been really strong for the stock market, which is good news for Aussies that have superannuation funds that invest in things like the ASX 200. A lot of them do. So it's really been a good time. We've also had a pretty strong increase in share prices since Donald Trump won the election about 10 days ago. That's really helped with investors, give them more certainty. They're starting to buy into shares again, and it's pushed up markets in Australia and around the world.
We're in the middle of earnings seasons in the United States. The computer chip maker Nvidia is expected to report an 83% increase in revenue.
This is an incredible company, Kenny. They make, obviously, computer chips that are used for artificial intelligence services. So powerful computer chips that are expensive to buy. They sell them at a high margin and they're making a big profit. In fact, overnight, just in the last few hours, in after-hours trading, their shares are up for another 4%. They're now the most valuable company on the stock market in the United States. They're worth $3.6 trillion. They've kind of been going to and fro, first and second place with Apple and Google. Those sort of three companies have been right up there. Overnight, Nvidia has now become the most valuable company in America and, you'd imagine, in the world across all the markets. So we're going to get their results tonight. They're expected to make another big profit, huge revenue increase, big profit increase, and we should expect to see the shares potentially go up even more.
And Ed, tomorrow Reserve Bank Governor Michelle Bullock will speak at a payments summit. It will be one of her last public appearances of the year.
Yeah, we'll hear from her this week. She's got one more speech after that, and then the final press conference around the 10th of December for the last cash rate decision of the year. Then the RBA shuts down until February, and there's a lot of economists that are still hopeful that we could see the cash rate cut in February. There are others that are pushing their forecasts out to May. But this week, expect Governor Bullock might respond to Treasurer Jim Chalmers' decision to try and get businesses to accept cash again starting from 2026. So she might talk about that at the Payments Summit. Obviously, we know there's a lot of cash still in the economy, but most people now use tap and go to pay. So we could get some sort of reaction from Michelle Bullock this week when she speaks. But yeah, one of her last speeches of the year, and then the RBA shuts down until Feb.
Edward Boyd, appreciate it. Thank you.